The Nottingham Panthers return to the Motorpoint Arena for the first game in a weekend home doubleheader. Cardiff Devils are the visitors for tonight's Viaplay Elite League encounter with Dundee Stars in town tomorrow. Panthers desperately need something from this weekend, having now fallen to 7th place in the Elite League table and are without a home win in 2023 so far. They'll be hoping new signing Jacob Izacki will bring some extra skill and grit to the lineup. The Devils come here having won their last 2 games and are still well in the title race. They have their own debutant in Chad Pietranero, who signed at the deadline. However, the Devils will be well aware that they haven't won a league game in Nottingham this season so far. Can the Panthers make it 3 out of 3 against the Devils at home tonight? He's looking for Izacki. Thompson has it though, puts it deep. Martin. Oh, there's a free man, and that's a fabulous save by Jones. Right out in front was Cox. Sorry, it was Sanford right out in front. Just at the top of the crease here, you see him coming in, and Jones does brilliantly to get across. Good start by both teams. Devils with the best chance. Sanford right out in front, forcing the pad save from Peyton Jones, but both teams have had opportunities at net, and now there's a chat going on. It's Gagnon and Lewis, and here we go. We're going to have a scrap early on. I think this has been threatened all season. Gagnon and Lewis. Lewis's helmet comes off. Gagnon getting the upper hand. He looks to get him on the boards. Couple of rights going in. Lewis with some counter offense. And now Gagnon with a couple of bombs. And now Gagnon's helmet comes in, and Lewis is down on his knees. Great fight. 2 strong men. And Gagnon gets the crowd lifted. Both head to the box. A really good scrap. We've not seen too many here at the NIC this season. That was one for the ages. A really, really good fight between these 2 tough men. So I'll have penalties for both. I doubt very much there'll be any instigation. I think it'll be 5 for each. 2:35 the time of the penalties. Goes across. Oh, it hits the side of the net. Ferrara. A few went up thinking that that had gone in. Going to keep this in, and does. Back to point again. Lindgren moves in. Sorensen has to track that with his skate though. Sorensen still. Sorensen from the angle. Oh, it's the inside of the post and comes out. So close. See, what's this? Bang, off the inside of the post and bouncing out rather than in. So many times we've seen that this season. Drops it back. Devils patient as Jardine fires it in. Another save by Jones. Izacki has it. He'll play it off the boards. Looking for Myers. That's offside. Crawford gets it ahead. Gets it to Sanford. Now Cox. Cox looking for a bit of space. Out of the zone. Oh, now a chance of a breakaway. It's Jordan Kelsall. Kelsall round bounds. Jordan Kelsall beats Ben Bounds, and Panthers take the lead. A superb finish by the British youngster. Panthers ahead by 1. Great stick handling by Kelsall. Stayed cool. Goes around Bounds and puts it into the net. A really good finish by Jordan Kelsall. It's his 7th of the season. And I think many will argue that's his best of the season. Panthers 1-0 ahead. Time of the goal, 6 minutes and 20 seconds, and Jordan Kelsall with it. Maybe a chance now. That's a really good skill by Mark Richardson. Richardson passing it across. Chance of a shot now, maybe. It comes right out in front. Oh, how did he miss? It looked like it was an open net for a second. Looked like all he had to do was pop it into the net. Jones was beaten, but he just couldn't direct it. So yeah, there's a big gap for Martin there, but he just couldn't put his shot on target. Richardson just got tangled in his skates a little. Allows Panthers to go again. Pass into the middle. Here's Hammond. Hammond gets a bit of space and he fires just wide. Lartanen looking to get onto it. Thompson does well. Joey Martin looking to complete the clearance, but Jack Hopkins does brilliantly. Now it's with Hammond, who puts it right around the boards, but Summers couldn't get there to keep it in the zone, but Summers does take possession. This doesn't find a teammate and allows Devils to come the other way again. Space at the back post. Oh, it's somehow gone in. Devils have equalised. I think it's Trevor Cox's goal, but I think it somehow went in off Peyton Jones.
Yeah, I think that's the only way to beat Peyton Jones at the moment is by that. Like you said, nice play by Cox. You see Sanford go into the net. I don't think it gets to him, though. I think it hits off the defenseman, off his backside, or it's off Lartanen there, off his backside. I think Sanford does a good job with the pressure. And you see Cox there with the patience. So Cox will probably get credit for this, and we might see it again. Might just sit here. Cox with a really nice job, protects the puck well from Hopkins. I think it just comes off his backside and in.
Jack Hopkins out there again, so it seems that Corey Neilson using the opportunity to use all his forwards. Hopkins was down as the spare forward, but you've seen a lot of ice time in this second period. Oh, great save! Absolutely brilliant save from Peyton Jones, getting across again. Turns, Crandall.
Oh my goodness.
I think it's...
just send this game to the league and they can just take the top 5 saves out of it.
I think it was Kugler with the shot. Panthers are going to return to full strength right now, and Ferrara's out the box, and he gets the puck. Gets it to Hammond. It's a player at the back door. It's Kelsall, but a great stick in. Kelsall wins it back. Hammond with a bit of space. He needs some support, though. Has to hold it up. Good check by Lartanen, and now here's Hammond again, drops it back. Caruso, right out in front, surely. Oh, it's a brilliant finish. Panthers take the lead, and Nico Lartanen gets his first goal in Panthers colours, and it was a beauty.
Yeah, nice way for Lartanen to get on the board. First time for the Panthers, great play by Caruso. He finds Lartanen, Lartanen cuts in. Looks like he's going to go across on the backhand, cuts back and just finishes over bounds on the forehand. Nice finish.
And Nico Lartanen gets his first goal in his third game. And what a finish it was. But what a pass by Caruso. He could have taken the shot himself, but Lartanen in a lot of space and fires it high over Ben Bound's shoulder and into the roof of the net. And Panthers are ahead again. Sorensen will chase this with Crawford. Thompson has it. Levin puts him under pressure, but Thompson gets away. Gets the pass back off to Crawford. Crawford goes cross-eyes looking for Cox. It's well picked out by Zatsky. He goes ahead to Levin, and Levin's got a bit of space. David Levin! Oh my word! What a finish! Through the legs and into the top of the net. What a finish, David Levin. Another highlight reel from him.
Yeah, nice play from him. You think he's going to shoot on the backhand. He's going away from net. And then through the legs and in the net. Great play there by Levin. Nice piece of individual skill. Beats Bounds on the blocker side. Yeah, it's a massive hole now for the Devils. Down 3-1, 11:44 remain. Great play by David Levin at top speed there.
What a goal. I'm sorry, but that's just incredible.
Yeah,
all the pressure on him, you know, at 2-1 to produce a move like that is absolutely incredible. Lindgren. It's a fabulous win for the Nottingham Panthers. It's 3 out of 3 at home against the Cardiff Devils in the Elite League.
The Nottingham Paytons.
The goals from Jordan Kelsall, Nico Lartanen, and wrapped up by a goal for all seasons by David Levin. The Panthers man of the match is David Levin. I feel Peyton Jones may have been robbed a little bit there, but
I think
a goal like that.
Yeah, I mean Peyton Jones does it every week. You know, scoring a goal like that is, it was outstanding.
So for the first time in 2023, the Nottingham Panthers salute the Motorpoint Arena crowd after a home win, and what a home win it was. So David Levin waiting. There's a Peyton Jones and Matthew Gagnon come into the circle. There goes the arm lifts, and the players will head off the ice. Very quickly before we finish, David Levin's goal or Jordan Fox's goal against Sheffield in 2013?
Oh, Jordan Fox's. That was against Sheffield, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, yeah. I'll take Foxy all day, but yeah, Levin's was nice too.
With Panthers forward David Levin, and David, talk us through that goal.
I think that was a very good play by our new player, Jakob. He made a very nice play. We had a good breakout, and I had a chance to make a nice play. That's why I came here, to show the fans some skill and to get better. So I'm looking forward for more games.
What went through your mind as you broke in? Because it's a close game at that point, 2-1 against a very, very good Cardiff side. But you pull off something quite miraculous, and you know we've seen a lot of good goals in this building over the years, but that one is right up there.
Thank you very much, first of all, and I think that was one of my type of game that I play, a very skilled game, and I usually practice about those skills over the summer, and I get better in that, and I just had the opportunity to do that, and I did it, and hopefully it went in. And again, thanks to my teammates who had a good breakout, and Jakob made a nice pass to me, and I used that.
There seemed to be a bit of a difference about the Panthers tonight. They seemed a lot more confident, especially in front of goal. And winning 3-1 must give you a lot of confidence going into tomorrow's game against the Stars.
Oh yeah, that was huge for us. I think we played pretty good. I think we got to get better defensively and be faster a bit, and I'm looking forward for tomorrow.
The Panthers head coach, Corey Neilson, and Corey, that was probably the sort of performance you've been looking for.
Yeah, for a while now. Started off really well. Obviously, the fight got the crowd engaged, got our bench engaged. Really nice to see guys go out there, really competitive. They respected each other. I thought that was fantastic. And then Jordan came out and scored a nice goal for us to get us on the board. And the first period, they were really coming. They used their bench really well. 4 lines, a lot of speed. I thought for the most of the game, they had tons and tons of possession. They were quite perimeter on the outside, and we did a good job, keeping them there. But they're a good hockey team. We scored some key moments. Guys got some, it was nice to see Nico bag his goal. That was great. And then obviously to finish it the way Mr. Levin did with that stuff was, it's great. These are the kind of things that people want to see.
You said last Sunday after Belfast that we're not scoring goals. We scored goals tonight, but all 3 were just quality finishes.
Yeah, I think I extracted the math. We hadn't scored 5-on-5 in like 151 minutes or something like that, which makes it very difficult to win. We've been getting great goaltending. It's just that's a part of our game. We did check the numbers before the game. We average 33 shots. Cardiff averages maybe 32. We score 2.8 goals a game. They score 3.6. They score almost a goal for shooting percentage every night. It's the same thing defensively. We allow 31 against, and they allow 30. But they get scored on almost an entire goal less than us. So these are numbers that are a bit strange. But it was nice to see the response within the group after the defeat in Belfast, which was, let's be honest, it was. I'd love to swear right now. It was that bad. And I was ashamed, and today I thought they, had a lot more respect, a lot more compete. And we saw the desperation and that kind of thing, and that's what Panthers should be.
There seemed to be a lot more confidence in the side tonight, especially going forward. Is that something you felt as well?
Yeah, I mean, we're creatively trying to manufacture chances in different ways. Some of the stuff is confident plays, a lot of stupid plays, a lot of turnovers, a lot of one-on-one stuff, which as a coach you don't like seeing, but at the same time I try not to restrict the creativity of my players. I want them to play as individuals, express themselves, but at the same time do it at the right time. And there were times tonight that we turned pucks over and they would come back and get quality scoring chances, and that's something we need to get better at. And I'm very thankful for Jonesy tonight because he was lights out.
And finally, just go on to that David Levin goal. You've seen many great finishes as your head coach of this organisation. Where does that one rate?
You know what? It's pretty special. He's a special kid, and he's got some. He does have some real magic in those hands. It's nice to see that kind of thing when it comes off. It's pretty beautiful. You know what? Those kind of things are so isolated in the game of hockey. It's that kind of quality skill. When there's people running around at very, very high speeds with a lot of padding on, super aggressive guys, and to have the courage to make a play like that shows a lot about his character as well.
Brodie, how do you sum that one up?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I felt like we threw a lot at them, and I felt like we had a lot of control and a lot of ozone time, and a couple of big mistakes, and they end up in the back of our net, and it's a tough one to swallow considering the standings right now and the limited amount of games, and just at this time of year, it's not moral victories you're looking for. You're looking for scoreboard victories. So that one stings.
Peyton Jones was very good in the Panthers net tonight, but you outshot them 2-1. Would you have expected to see more on the scoreboard for you there?
Yeah, like I said, I feel like we controlled most of the game. And going back to a couple of mistakes we made and ends up in the back of our net, I felt like our goalie played well, to be honest. There are a couple of grade A chances they got, so it's just one of those things that we gave them those grade A's. And like I said, the moral victory isn't what we're looking for at this point in the year, and it's one of those. We're gonna have to watch the video tomorrow. We have a huge game, and the stakes get bigger and bigger as the games move along, especially when you lose.
I mean, moving on to tomorrow, obviously it's important to get back on the horse and get back in the points column.
No doubt, we have to win, simply put.